Start with the name of Allah, who is the most merciful and grateful. Dear students of class second year, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome you to Pakistan International Taif's virtual learning system. Dear students, today we have lecture number 5, Unit 1, Language Study 1.5, Noun Phrase and Noun Clause. Noun Phrase and Noun Clause. English textbook Intermediate English for second year, and today we will learn page number 27, 28, 29 and 30. And here's your teacher Sarfaz Nadeem. Dear students, before to start about the noun phrase or noun clause, we must know that what is phrase, what is the definition of phrase, or what are the examples of the phrase. So before to start the noun phrase, we must and we should know about the noun phrase. So have a look over here, dear students. We have first written over here, what is noun phrase? What is a phrase? Sorry, what is a phrase? A phrase is a group of words in English, or a phrase can be short or long, but it does not include the subject verb pairing necessary to make a clause. Or in simple words, I will say that a phrase is a group of words which does not give complete sense. And same in the first definition, a phrase is a group of words and it can be short or long, but it does not include the subject verb pairing. Here are some examples of phrases are here. After the meal. This is actually prepositional phrase, but just after the meal. Now look over here, dear students, in this three words are there, after, the and meal. Total we have three words, but there is no any verb. Can you find verb over here? After, no, the, no, meal, no. After is a preposition, the is an article, the is an article and meal is noun, but there is no any verb. If we have another example, the nice neighbor. This is noun phrase actually, but you cannot find any verb over here. Even you cannot find any subject over here. The article, nice is an adjective, neighbor is a noun. So means in both examples, after the meal or the nice neighbor, there is no any verb, there is no any subject. You know, dear students, subject is a noun or a pronoun which uh, our subject is a doer of an action, but it is always noun or a pronoun which becomes a subject or object in the sentence. So there is no any. None of these examples contains a subject doing an action, subject verb. Therefore, each example is merely a group of words called a phrase. So, dear students, we will not say that phrase gives the sense. No, phrase is a group of words, but it can be a part of a clause, it can be part of the sentence, but it does not give sense itself completely. Now here we have a definition again about the phrase, a group of words that stands together as a single grammatical unit. Stands together as a single grammatical unit, does not contain a subject and verb. It means that phrase does not contain a subject or verb. And we have examples. This is an example of noun phrase. This is an example of adverbial phrase, and this is adjective phrase. So you cannot find any subject or any verb over in these examples. Now here we have few more examples of phrase. The flu clinic had seen many cases of infectious disease. The flu clinic. Now here you say the flu clinic. Now, if I say only the flu clinic, then there is no need. The flu clinic means kind of information it is. It is not telling something about. Second is the book was on the table. Now the part on the table is a phrase on the table. Now if I say on the table, then you will say, sir, what on the table? Means it is not giving us complete sense. On the table, under the table, okay, near the house. Many examples are there. Or we say we camped by the brook, or he knew it was over the rainbow. She was lost in the dark of night. If I say in the dark of night, you will say, sir, what is in the dark of night? So you can say that's a phrase is a group of words which does not give complete sense. Even it does not contain verb or subject. Now look over here. In the dark of night, I'm going to underline that part, dear students, for you people. Can you find any verb over here? In the dark of night, are here, over the rainbow, are on the table. Nothing is over there. On is a preposition, the is an article, table is noun, are like this. So here, no any verb is here, or no any subject is over here. So this phrase, this group of words will not give complete sense. Understand, dear students? So like this is for your information, as I told you, that you must understand what I told about you. So these are the examples of phrase, and this is called about the phrase. Now we will move to the topic is noun phrase, which is the actual topic on page number 27. Hope so you have a book and you have opened that one on, and you are also on page number 27. So dear student, this is noun phrase. Now what is the noun phrase? You can see the definition of noun phrase over here. Look over here. A noun phrase is any phrase that has a noun as its head and that can occupy the same slot as a single noun or pronoun in a larger phrase or in a sentence. You can see the same definition over your own book. A noun phrase is any phrase that has a noun as its head and that can occupy the same slot as a single noun or pronoun in larger phrase or in a sentence. Are simple words I will help you to know about the noun phrase. In very simple. And what is the meaning of this whole definition is the same which I am going to tell you that, sir, a noun phrase is a group of words which works, which functions as a noun in the sentence. Okay, what is the function of a noun in the sentence? What is the duty of a noun in the sentence? What does the noun do over there? What is the function of a noun in the sentence? Same function performs by noun phrase. The whole noun phrase performs same function which a single noun performs. Now, in other words, I will say, when we are say the noun is a single word like Ahmad, okay, or any name of anything, laptop, mobile, money, okay. So these are the names with a single name, nouns with single name. But noun phrase means group of words, but they perform the duty of noun. We have many examples. Have a look over here, dear students. Here it is noun phrase. Now, noun phrase means, again, I will help you to know about the definition. A noun phrase plays the role of a noun. It's very easy. What is the role of a noun phrase? It plays the role of a noun. In a noun phrase, the modifiers can come before or after the noun. Modifiers can be after or before of the noun. Now, first I will give you examples. Now here, this is dogs frighten me. Dogs frighten me. Now, dogs is noun. Look over here. The black word dogs, it is noun. It is a single word and it is subject over here in the sentence. The dogs performs the duty of a subject over here in this sentence. Now, this is single noun. Now, I will give you the noun phrase example. Now, what is here? Look, Big dogs frighten me. What? Big dogs. Now, big is what? Modifier, adjective, and it can be here in this before or after. Look, before. Big dogs frighten me. So this is noun phrase, big and dogs, because phrase contains more than one. The words can be two, three, four, five, or more, but more than the one words called phrase. So here, noun phrase means which works as a noun. Look over here. The dogs is subject. It is working as a subject in the sentence. Same, big dogs also working as a subject in the sentence. It is called noun phrase. Many students becomes worried. Sir, what is noun phrase? Noun phrase is a group of words which works as a noun. And what is the function of a noun? To be the subject or object of a sentence. Many times I am asking to the students, what is the function of a noun? They say, sir, the noun is the name of person, place. No, that is the definition of a noun, not is the function of a noun. The function of a noun is to become the subject or object of a sentence. Always noun and pronoun becomes the subject or object of a sentence. Dear students, are you with me? Are you attentive? Yes, this is a very important topic. It will belong with us till to the examinations. So, big dogs means this is a noun phrase. Why it is phrase? Because it has two words. Why it is only noun? Because it has a single word, dog or dogs. Okay. More examples are here. Look over here. She ran out. She ran outside to play. She ran outside to play. Now, where is pronoun? She. She is a pronoun. Okay. And it is working as a subject. Very good. If it is working as a subject, it means that that is pronoun. As I told you that noun and pronoun always works as a subject. So it can be noun phrase also. Now, if we say the little girl, now here we say only she because it was representing the noun, because pronoun always works for a noun on the place of a noun. So she is working on the place of the little girl ran outside to play. The little girl ran outside to play. Now this is noun phrase. The little girl. There are three words. The little girl. This is a noun phrase. Modifier is used over here. You cannot say, sir, it is an adjective phrase. No, it is not an adjective phrase. It is noun phrase. Why it is a noun phrase? Because it is working on the place of subject. Or sorry, on the place of pronoun like she. Or it is as a subject in the sentence. So if you will find the subject, you say the little girl is subject, ran is verb, here she is subject, ran is verb. So single word pronoun is she. We changed, we replaced the noun phrase on the place of she, the little girl. More examples you can see, dear students. Don't touch that. Don't touch that. Now here that is pronoun. That is the THAT, the word THAT, that is working as a pronoun and it is working as an object here in the sentence. So it can be replaced by the noun phrase. For example, I will say, don't touch those books. Yes, don't touch those books. Now, those books is a noun phrase and working as an object in the sentence. Noun phrase is working as an object in the sentence. You can see. So, dear students, first of all, noun is the naming word I know very well and you know very well. But noun phrase means it is such a phrase or a group of words which work as a noun in the sentence. And what is the work of a noun or what is the function of a noun? It works as a subject or an object of a sentence. So here you can see the dogs is a noun. We replace with noun phrase, big dogs. The little girl. So these are the examples given in your book. I didn't get from anywhere else. These examples are given on your book. More examples are given. You can say, you can check over there on page number 27 and 28. There are many examples. Other examples are given over there. So you have to learn the book very well. I am here to tell you. If you have any query, any question, you can ask me in Zoom. Now here, dear students, again, I have given you definitions out of the book, like a group of word headed by a noun that includes modifiers. Modifiers are included over there like big. Big is modifier. Modifier means adjective, and adjective is a word which describes, okay, like the little girl, okay, those books. So here you can say the man, a girl, the doggy. So these all are the exam head nouns. They are noun phrases. The doggy. Example in sentence: my brother is trying to convince the family that he is a compulsive liar. None of us believes a word of it. Now they are examples of the noun phrase. My brother, the family, a compulsive lawyer, none of us, a word of it. These are the noun phrases given over here. Hope so, dear students, you understood about the noun phrase. First of all, that what is phrase, and then about the noun phrase, what is the function of a noun phrase, and how to identify the noun phrase. It can be at the place of subject or on the place of object. Never you will find somewhere else, only in the starting or in the last. This is called a noun phrase. Now, dear students, we are going to start our second topic, clause, noun clause. But same as before, to start the noun clause, we must know that what is a clause. Now, a clause is a group of words that includes a subject and a verb. Now, what is, first I said you about the phrase, that the phrase is a group of words which does not contain a subject or a verb. Okay, and here clause is a opposite of it. We say a clause is a group of words that includes a subject and a verb. A clause functions as an adjective, an adverb, or a noun. What is the function? It functions as like a group of words that functions as one part of speech, and that includes a subject and a verb. That is called a clause. Again, a clause contrasts with phrase, which does not contain a subject and verb. The distinction between a clause and a phrase is clear when you see them side by side. Here is examples about the clause and about the phrase. You can clearly got the meaning that what is the difference between clause and phrase. First, read this sentence. Amna sings when she wakes up. When she wakes up, these four sentences are clause. They will be called as a clause. Now we are not talking about the noun clause, adjective clause, or adverb clause. Just we are talking about the clause. So here, this is a clause. It has a subject. Where is a subject? She is a subject. And a verb, wakes up. Verb is over there. It means that it has subject and it has verb. That is called clause. Second example, Amna sings in the morning. Amna sings in the morning. This is a phrase. Why? Because there is no subject and no verb. Look over here, in the morning. Is there any subject? Subject means noun and pronoun. Is there any noun or a pronoun? No. Okay. Is there any verb? You will say, sir, morning is a noun. Okay, it is, but it is not working as a subject. In the morning, it is not a subject. Even it is not an it can be object, we say, but just not giving complete sense. In the morning, what in the morning? So same, it is like a phrase: in the morning, on the table, under the chair, over the wall, like this. So this is a difference between clause and phrase, that clause contains subject and verb, and phrase does not contain any subject or any verb. But one thing more, I always tell to my students, I always used to tell in class as well, that what is clause actually? Clause is a group of words which does not give complete sense by itself, but it depends on other sentence for the full meaning. Will you say, sir, please repeat? Yes, I will. Clause, a group of words which does not give complete sense by itself, but it depends on another sentence for the full meaning. Now you will say, sir, give us example of this definition which you told right now. Yes. If I only say, dear students, when she wakes up, only these. Don't concentrate on Amna singing. Just this. When she wakes up. When she wakes up. So you will say, sir, what happened then? When she wakes up? What do you mean? This is not a question. If I say when she wakes up, you will say it. She wakes up at 12 o'clock, 10 o'clock. This is a question. But this is not. The word when is not as a question word over here. Yes. This is a conjunction over here. So if we say when she wakes up, so it is not giving a complete sense. But when we will add another part, Amna sings with this part, then it will give complete sense. Amna sings when she wakes up. That is, so that's why I say the group of words clause which does not give a complete sense itself, but it depends on the sentence for the full meaning. Even the verb is present, even the subject is present, but even it is not able to give the complete sense. Dear students, that was the about the clause. Now we will learn about the noun clause. Same the definition must be there, sir. What is noun clause? I will just get the definition from your book on page number 29. A noun clause is a subordinate clause that can have the same functions or fill the same slot in a sentence as a noun or a pronoun. Same, dear students. The definition is a phrase. I told you that the noun phrase is group of words which functions as a noun in the sentence or a pronoun in the sentence. Same here, noun clause also. A noun clause, you can say, sir, a group of words which functions as a noun in the sentence, which works as a noun or a pronoun in the sentence. Noun clause also works same as the noun does, but the difference is there. Phrase does not contain verb, phrase does not contain subject, but the instead of, in opposite, the noun clause contains a verb clear, contains a subject clear as well. Okay, so have a look over here about the noun clause. Again, I have a definition. What is a noun clause? It's a group of words containing a subject and a verb that takes the place of a noun or a pronoun. There are several types of noun clauses, but we will concentrate on ones that look like the ones below. Now, we are not talking about here about the adjective or adverb. Just we have to talk about the noun clause. I heard that they had a baby. That they had a baby. Now, this part, the bold part, that they had a baby is a noun clause. And it is object of a sentence. As because it works as a noun, so definitely noun works as a subject or object, so it is working as an object. I think that their baby is so cute. Their baby, that their baby, from here, that their baby is so cute is a noun clause. Again, we have, I believe that children should not eat a lot of fast food. That children should not eat a lot of fast food is a noun clause. It is working as an object over here, dear students. Again, I have few examples, and there is examples about the single noun or a pronoun and with the noun clause. Have a look. It was quite unforgivable. It was quite unforgivable. Now, pronoun where's it is pronoun underlined word. Now, this single pronoun or single word we change in the noun clause. Like, what you did was quite unforgivable. What you did was quite unforgivable. Now here, what you did is a part, and that is a noun clause. Sorry, it is written here noun phrase, but it is a noun clause. Number two, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that. Now here the word that is a pronoun and it is an object over here. Here it and what you did both are a subject. Here the that is object. Now I didn't realize that you were coming with us. That you were coming with us is noun clause. And you can find out over a verb and subject. You is subject, were coming is verb. You can see you is subject, did is verb. So in clause, verb is also present. Subject is also present. But here you can say only single word that is pronoun. Here it is pronoun. Second, the problem is money. The problem is money. Now noun is where money, it is object, and single word money is a noun. Now we replace this single word noun with the noun clause. The problem is that no one came to the party. That no one came to the party. So that no one came to the party is a noun clause. Here the single word noun, here we have many words and they have verb. Came is verb and no one is a pronoun and it is working as a subject. Okay, dear students. So this is a difference between the single noun or a pronoun and the noun clause also. I will help you more to know about noun clause may begin with subordinating conjunction. That other subordinating conjunctions are such as if, whether, how, when, where, and why. Dear students, one more thing I want to clear over here, that clause, subordinate clause always starts with the subordinating conjunction. Dear students, conjunction is a word which join two words, phrases, and sentences. And there are two types of the conjunction. One is subordinating and second is coordinating. Coordinating conjunction joins two sentences of equal level. For example, I went home and ate my food. Okay, and is a coordinating conjunction, but is a coordinating conjunction. But here, like that, whether, how, when, where, why, these are the subordinating conjunction, and the dependent clause or subordinate clause always starts with that subordinating conjunction. Look over here, that they had a baby starts with that. That their baby is so cute starts with that. That children should not eat a lot of fast food starts with that. Here, look, what you did start with what. That you were coming with us starts with that. That no one came to the party start with that. Means always, dear students, if you will talk about noun clause, adjective clause, adverb clause, they are always called as a subordinate clause. Okay, why they are subordinate clause? Because they are not able to give complete sense by itself, but they depend on other sentence for full meaning. Now look over, if I say, for example, that you are coming with us, that you were coming with us. So if you say, sir, that you were coming with us, what do you mean? Means even the verb is over there, but it is not giving complete sense. Why? Because if we will add this part, I didn't realize that you were coming with us, then you say, okay, so what we will call this part, I didn't realize, this is called what? Here, that you were coming with us, this is a subordinate clause, a dependent clause, and I didn't realize it is an independent clause. Independent means which not rely on other one, which is full-fledged, or you can say which is independent one. So it doesn't get help. I didn't realize. It is a full sentence because verb is present over there. It is giving complete sense without the help of any part. I didn't realize. Okay. So here, dear students, I didn't realize that you were coming with us. This underlined part is a noun clause and it has a verb, it has a subject, but it needs this part to give the complete sense. So hope so, dear students, you understood about the clause, what is clause actually, and what is noun clause. And I tried my level best to make you understand, dear students. So what about today's homework, dear students? Not much more homework you have. What you have to do, you have to do write 5 sentences, and you have to use the noun phrase in these sentences. And in second sentence also write 5 sentences, and you have to use the noun clause in these sentences. Means total 10 sentences you have to write, and each 5 and 5 you have to use noun phrase and noun clause. Underline that part, noun phrase underlined, noun clause underlined, and both will work as a noun, both will work as a subject or as an object of the sentence. So dear student, what is about the next lecture, which is going to present tomorrow? We have, dear students, in next lecture, reading selection 1.3, The Blades of Grass. This is a poem and it is on page number 32. So tomorrow, inshallah, we have a lecture about the reading the blades of grass. So this is all about. And dear students, and hope so you understood. If you have any confusion, any issue, any problem, I'm on Zoom. You can ask me, and hope so you understood. So this is all about today's lecture, dear student. Thank you for joining, and have a good day. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.